I still remember when I first arrived on Earth, I met an old man. He took a fancy to the necklace around my neck. Taking advantage of my inattention, he snatched the necklace in one swift move, then climbed onto a train, hoping to get rid of me that way. I chased desperately because that necklace was the only key to my spaceship. Without the key, I would be reduced to a wandering alien on Earth forever. Although we couldn't understand each other's language, I noticed that everyone on Earth wore clothes. To adapt to life on Earth as soon as possible, I found a dancing car and got a few pieces of clothes from it. But when I walked down the street, everyone laughed at me. Because at that time, I was wearing a long skirt. I only found out later that men and women wear different clothes. That day, I was squatting by the roadside. Turning around, I saw that his pants were stuck in his buttocks. Out of kindness, I helped him pull the pants out. But from his reaction, I felt that this seemed to ruin his fashion. So I helped him put it back to the original state. Then he kicked me to the ground. I quickly got up and ran away. Later, I found a piece of paper with an old man's portrait in a wallet. And I soon discovered that this kind of paper could actually be exchanged for food. This made me understand that to survive on Earth, this kind of paper was essential. So I started collecting things with old men's portraits everywhere, thinking that this way I could exchange for more food. But the reality was not like that. The boss clearly didn't recognize this kind of paper. So I took out more pieces of paper, but none of them could be exchanged for food. It wasn't until I took out the original kind of paper that I got the food. At that moment, I realized that only this kind of paper was useful. So every day, I would get money and clothes from the dancing car. Once, I got a strange piece of clothing, and this piece of clothing could actually bring me free food. Later, I met a brother. He was very friendly, but I couldn't understand his language. I needed to hold his hand to master the language here, but this scared him a lot. He mistakenly thought I was gay and quickly explained to me that he was a man. But when he followed my gaze, he instantly understood. So that night, he took me to a place where you could shake hands freely. Just like that, I stayed there all night. I didn't do anything else. Just kept holding the other person's hand. After I learned the language here, I said goodbye to the brother. I came to a big city. I found a policeman and asked about my key. He thought I was a believer, so he told me that God would give me the answer. So I went to a stall and bought a statue of a god. I quickly went to a corner, closed my eyes, and started praying to the statue for food. When I opened my eyes, the prayer actually came true. I was overjoyed, thinking that I could really leave Earth